Cool, I know what the thumbnail's going to be.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I love it. I love this dragon.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Ray from Our Nights. I forgot to say that last episode. Ray from Our
How
Nights.
you guys doing?
The link is always going to be down in the description below if you want to check them out, or just Google Our Nights. As far as I know, it's the only thing that comes up unless you accidentally forget to type R, and then you're just looking for Nights. Alright, well, Record of Lodoss War.
Yes.
I almost said Legend of Galactic Heroes. I almost forgot what show we were watching again. It's all the more damning is that the screen in front of me has the overlay. Like, I'm not looking at the Discord thing or anything else. I'm looking at the overlay with you in it and our characters. Kind of ironic, though. I know you've been drawn as Parn, but you expressed to me before everything else that Woodchuck was kind of your guy. And now, technically, we're both evil.
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, that you're Carla, essentially.
I don't have control over my thing, so.
Yeah, but again, this is kind of how I give myself investment, right?
Episode 10 is where we're at.
Yes.
Regular Lodoss War, and maybe a major battle was Shooting Star, which may or may not happen this episode.
Well, I have to think I was going to say I have to think it's going to happen this episode because it's named that, but last episode was named the Staff of Domination, Scepter of Domination,
Yeah.
And it only made an appearance as the camera panned over the treasure room of Shooting Star, so I guess being named as such, it doesn't imply that it's going to happen.
Yeah, I would think that's going to be like the last episode, the battle, and then maybe the aftermath.
You think taking control?
That's what I thought that happened, but
taking control of Lodoss by holding the Scepter of Domination is going to be the last thing, not dealing with Carla.
I think Carla might be the last boss battle.
Not Cardis?
I don't know. I don't think so.
We have too many villains.
We're too close to the end to like.
We're in episode 10.
No.
There's what 13? I can't remember.
13 total.
Yeah, 13 episodes. So conceivably, since we haven't watched episode 10 yet, 4 episodes to watch, and a dragon, Ashram, Wangnan. I can't get his name right. I'm not going to try anymore.
Ragnar, yeah, right, yeah.
I think you're saying it wrong too. His name starts with a W. I know that much. Shit, what is it? Oh, Carla. 4 villains, 4 episodes, and assuming there's going to be some sort of wrap up too.
Well, let's not forget I don't know if that Drow or that Dark Elf. I don't think that. At least the pawn.
I'm assuming that's part of the Ashram thing.
Yeah.
But also the element. What about all those other dragons that got woken up that we saw? This is just one.
We did see that. Maybe. Do you think maybe she's not aware of that? Everybody else waking up. Maybe waking up the one dragon and was what they thought, and as an indirect action, they woke up the rest.
I think it might also be an element of the meta at play, which is, again, this was a table game, and maybe your GM had more aspirations than the party was able to handle. I'm going to make a 5-dragon campaign. Oh, they all got killed on the first dragon.
TPK.
Or, the first dragon was such a big fight, I can't top it. Might as well just end it here.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess no other way to find out but to watch. So let's go ahead and hop on in and see what we get.
Sounds good.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Who'd have guessed?
Look at that sword she has. I'm wondering if these swords are the swords.
You're saying sword, but I saw a spear.
Well, that was no, that was a. She had a sword, but the other guy had a polearm.
I'll be honest, I did look away for half a second, and you said look at the sword, and the second it took me to look back.
It went away. Well, I'll point that out next episode when they re-show it.
I'm almost willing to bet money that you won't.
I'll probably forget.
That's what I'm saying. A little behind the scenes here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is our last recording for today, which means you're going to have to remember across however much time it is before we record again to do that
put on
thing.
my phone. Hopefully, if we can't get it, yeah, it's almost 3:00 already. Yeah, so
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're hitting that time limit.
Yeah,
which is funny because it's back to back with me. Yesterday, I had to do something at a specific time, and I'm getting. I was like, "Oh shit!" Because I was still recording.
Who was it?
What's that?
Was it knocking on the door?
Oh yeah. Because I had to go out and, like I said, card games with the family. But I was just like reading stuff online and recorded like, "Oh, this is the number 3 ranked character of this whole series." Oh shit! It's 2:30. See, the 5 dragons have been a staple from the opening since episode 1.
Opening.
Yeah. And the red one that we're about to fight isn't even the one in the middle.
No, that's Cardis, right? The black one, I believe, is the...
No, Cardis is the name of the god. We put him on the board.
I could have sworn when he first reached out to Cardis, that black dragon woke up in that episode.
No, that was a misconception that I even had. That's why I had to change the name on the board. On the board, his name is Nars.
It sounds like it's gonna rain.
It's hard to tell.
I've never seen that before.
What, a catapult?
Every time we call it. Well, the catapult was so many missiles being thrown in one shot.
I mean, why not, right?
It's a good idea.
Scatter shot catapult.
Yeah, like a shotgun. I know the berserker for a second there. There he goes.
Well, dude can't do anything to the dragon. But again, that's the tabletop mantra right there, right? Why would the dragon land?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, I guess thank God the Arbalest didn't get destroyed in the fire. Maybe don't grab it until you're ready to fire.
Yeah, really. His hand should have melted.
Well, I don't understand really why it's all that hot. It seems to be a wooden pole.
Oh. Did he stop it? What the hell?
I think God intervened.
Yeah, that's divine intervention. There's no doubt. It didn't pierce the eye though, did it? Like it looked like he caught it with his eyelid.
I mean, it's still a lightning bolt right in your head.
Yeah, no, yeah. But it's still badass that he caught it.
It's ironic because I get the same problem with the Gundam Thunderbolt the other day. A guy's getting shot by a sniper and a lightning bolt comes from space and blocks it. And it's like, what the hell are we doing? Are we going to Wart's place? It kind of looks like the area around Wart's place. Not nowhere at the volcano.
That's fun.
So it's going to be that Parn weakened him, and then Ashram's going to take him down.
支配の王爵のはず。
エンシェントドラゴン。奴を倒せば手に入る。
Men of honor do things in a very specific order.
奴の血を呼んでいる。
ならばなおの
Am I crazy?
先に支配の王爵を手に入れるべき
Did the voice actor change for
俺
him?
の腕を疑うか。
I would not be able to tell at this point.
無駄な力を使うのは
It's only on a rewatch that I'd be able to pull that out.
Okay.
エンシェントドラゴンを見くびってはなりません。
わずかな傷口も致命傷となる。マーモで生きるなら忘れるな。
They're working hard to give us that one specific camera angle every time. I also have to wonder if he's being influenced by the sword.
That's what I was thinking. That maybe he doesn't have control. Maybe it's similar to like Lord of the Rings, the ring itself, and he's actually being controlled.
Well, he's saying that the sword's calling out for the blood of the dragon. Could also imply that that's why Beld became the person he is. He looted the sword and became
It would
power
make sense
hungry.
because if it was part of the hero group in the beginning, the original group.
無謀は美徳にあらず。まあ、そこがいいとこかも。
Because this is a relationship that was introduced before.
あのやり方は面白がってるとしか思えないわ。私たちを虫けらぐらいにしか思ってないんじゃないの？虫けらにも命はあるわ。人の命も虫の命も同じよ。
I would argue that one.
命に変わりはないわ。
So you're saying we shouldn't fish?
But the orcs and the kobolds have been killing all day long. Suddenly we have morals.
Well, remember, she was unhappy when he was going to swing at a tree.
That is true. She acts more of a druid than she does an actual just regular elf.
Well, yeah, so you said druid, and I said last episode ranger.
Yeah, ranger.
ハイエルフを取り逃がしただと。申し訳ございません。ピロテウスはどうした？あ、それが下流山。ダークエルフといえどたかが女。で、お前は大娘と戻ってきたというわけか。万能なるマナよ破壊の炎となり。
That's one of the spirits I have listed, isn't it?
Oof.
It is not, in fact, one of the spirits I have listed.
竜の道？
古い伝説らしいが。はあ、フレイムに古く伝わるドラゴンスレイヤー伝説。その道の果てにドラゴンの城ありと。
Yeah, I feel like we just totally pivoted from the story we've been telling.
We sure did.
そうだ。昔ドラゴンスレイヤーを夢見た若者が幾人もいた。が、帰ったものはなし。賭けか。そうだ。しかしもう他に方法があるとも思えん。どうだ？
無茶です。
無茶は承知の上。ただし無駄死にはせん。伝説にはこうもあります。戦いの神、マイリーの宿りしミフリの
Another god.
ドラゴンの邪悪を封じる助けとならん。今、神官たちにマイリーの槍を作らせております。よし、槍が完成次第出発だ。
So the dragon lances they're making here?
俺も連れてってください。
Again, you're the Dragonlance expert, not me.
そんなに行きたいか。
はい。
ただし、先ほどのような無茶は許さん。わしの命令に従うと誓えるか。
はい、陛下。
I don't want to be bitched out in front of everybody like this.
Well, I mean, literally, it's only your friends. And one other guy.
Still though, you know.
スレイン、残念ながら事態は思ったより深刻なようです。
では、ロードスは
試練の時です。
お母様。
あなた方の力が必要でしょう。
Yeah, what happened to the giant blue dragon?
That's what I was thinking.
スレイ
I was thinking that she said it's worse than we imagined. Oh, the dragon's gone. It's gone wild. You know, something like that.
Like maybe her dragon might have taken off.
Yeah. Cool, giant statue.
マーファお力を
Yeah, see, I thought they were going to get focused to that, because that dragon also seemed to be going a little crazy when all the other dragons were waking up. And it seemed to also like be in the next room the last time we saw Nars. Not Nars, Nessa?
The priestess?
Yeah. Cool, I know what the thumbnail's gonna be.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I love it. I love this dragon. I have a thing for dragon design and ship design, spaceship designs. I like this one a lot. I don't know about the four wings though. The four wings are kind of.
Sorry, I give myself a little chuckle when I keep remembering how you guys thought the shadow face was a spaceship. I mean, it's not a bad looking dragon design. I guess I'm more of a traditionalist when it comes to dragons.
Well, I just like how big it is. Like, it's massive. It's not like a dragon that, you know, you can easily ride this bad boy. It's a huge ass dragon.
Oh, it's this guy again. In the same shot, I think, is where you were used.
And he keeps smiling. You know the camera's on him.
I'm assuming he's just one of Wang Nan's guys. Again, I can't remember the guy's name. Didn't take him very long to forge the lances. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
己の腕を信じて奴の懐に飛び込むのだ。必ず深手を負わせられる。シャダム、あとは頼んだ。
I mean, at least they've well established that this dragon is no good to begin with. It's just been eating people and taking sacrifices since long before anything else.
Yeah, he's been around for a bit. Now they're putting their faith in this, these lances, and meanwhile the lances might never even work.
I mean, dude took a, again, lightning bolt to the head. It was fine.
He did. He's like, I'll be back, guys. I got a slight headache.
Not what I expected to happen.
Same.
I thought he was going to throw it and it was like fire bursts out from that direction. It's like, oh, not going that way. Am I mistaken, or did he just shout shirts?
Is that what he said?
I saw a T in there,
I
and her name doesn't have a T in it. Her name is Shiris. Because we just never learned to take cover. That was Shadim, I think they said his name was.
Kadim?
Shadim.
Shadim.
Kashu's other guy who they left behind.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's in the chamber. Let's say because we saw the gold was he's in the chamber.
Right there, yeah. He's
Didn't
there.
even fight the dragon yet.
Just walked right in with no problem.
Well, I guess to be fair, the dragon's out there fighting Cashu's men. I bet whoever grabs the scepter is going to get mind controlled too. That there's probably a god in the scepter or something.
It could be why he's trapped in that crystal.
That just really reads to me like Frozen Throne, World of Warcraft. Except ironically, that was a sword. I'm also not a huge fan of the four-wing motif.
Yeah, I don't like the four-wing thing.
That it's a lot in Final Fantasy. Yeah, do you see Ashram and gang get attacked and then save them? Because I don't think that's the ploy.
No, it's not gonna happen.
誰かいる
The oath?
Also, the irony. Delit will defend worms, but goes out to kill a dragon. Arguably, just a bigger worm.
アシュラムアシュラム貴様
いつぞやの小僧
何を企んでいる
By the rules that we've all agreed upon, I'm holding the scepter. I now rule Lodoss.
今度こそ来てもらおうかお前は
I keep looking out for the blue-haired guy with the eye scar to have a voice line.
Do you know who was smiling?
No.
手を挙げたな
He's just been somebody in the background. Part of the Ashram's gang.
はおもちゃではないそうだったな
So did he pass off the scepter to somebody? Nope, never mind.
There it goes.
I think my guy's about to lose it. Clearly the dragon's going after the scepter. My guy's holding the scepter.
Yep. Same thing happened to Anakin Skywalker.
Well, no, it's going around it, so it's repulsing the fire.
すら従えるのかこの支配の
Yeah, that's the lesson I'm taking from this. Clearly, the dragon's breathing fire at you because you're controlling it.
それをマーゴに渡しちゃいけない
Maybe he doesn't know the full potential of the sword yet.
Or maybe there's like a thing for each dragon.
Mm.
The sword controls Nars, the rod, or scepter rather, controls Shooting
That'd be
Star.
interesting if it's all like an artifact thing, which explained the head thing. It's a battle of artifacts.
こいつを倒すのは俺だ
Yeah, again, not really expressing control here.
どけ
いけません無茶です
What does she know?
What do you mean?
How does she know it's impossible?
支配の王爵もら
Oh, because she's been saying it's impossible to kill the dragon the entire time. And wanting him not to sacrifice his life trying to defeat the dragon.
Damn.
Still, again, toothpicks. Needlet has magic, why wouldn't this one? I half expected her back to be all burnt up, like she was doing a sacrifice move.
That would have been cool, actually.
Unless she did do a sacrifice move. Oh, never mind, tricked you. Or no, never mind, dead. It's hard to tell. They're like fake out.
I know.
Because, well, she's got like no physical damage. So what's the impetus there that she just gave up all of her life energy?
All her energy, yeah. She's exhausted.
Well, no, she's clearly dead. I guess this is how my character's going down.
I guess, and it's weird if it is.
I mean, they really didn't develop that relationship between the two.
At
Clearly,
all. At all, bro.
she was into him the whole time, but he was like,
But there was he didn't care about her. Not like that.
I don't know, he
Now
didn't
he
care
does?
about her. The whole, you better take care of that wound. Even a slight wound could kill you. Anyone from Marma would know that.
Yeah, but-
出会えば交わすものは言葉ではなくただ剣のみであったそれでも
Then again, we didn't.
心にアシュラムの無言の死が焼き
Damn
付い
it.
て離れなかった
I was literally going to say, we didn't see him die on screen. And then the narrator's like, in with his passing, silent death. Then again, the narrator could just lie. They're making it up.
I don't. That was not a satisfying death for this guy.
不穏な空気が漂う支配の王爵を手に入れたマーモの魔導士バグナードがディードの永遠の命を狙う
What? What does that mean?
これからかもしれない次回ロードス当選記第11話魔導士の野望ロードスの平和は
Does that imply that he's the final battle?
Well, did he come? No, that couldn't have been him. That was the elf that got the scepter. That wasn't him.
No, I said that before, that the elf was clearly working for him.
Yeah, working for him, but why would the elf not keep it?
Because he works for him. We didn't write enough backstory about this NPC guy to care about him. Clearly, he only exists to move scepter from point A to point B.
For real, because the guy was absent for what, 6 or 7 episodes, and all of a sudden he's like the guy we have to chase out and kill.
No. Wait, which one are we talking about?
Well, I'm
the
talking
elf
about. No, I'm talking about the wizard.
Oh yeah, well, clearly
The elf
because he
guy,
does.
the elf guy, yeah, just
The wizard guy exists in the first 8 episodes, so clearly he was always going to be a thing. But I don't know what the importance here is. If this was his actual thing, like, who decided what the second half of the story would be when they had to make it up? Was it from like GM's notes? Because no, they're saying that they were still playing the game. Like, did the GM have any input? This is what I plan to happen. I don't know if it's going to. So this is how the characters should be like. Or here's what I hope the characters do. And
well, this is the idea of this feeling very rushed. Is definitely feeling that way hard. The last episode, which we thought there was going to be maybe a dragon battle, it was over with a lightning bolt. And then this one here, it wasn't even much of a battle here either.
Well, here's the thing. You're saying it feels very rushed. What we discussed happening was that we had 4 villains, so we would be getting a villain loss every episode. This was 2 villains.
It was 2 villains, yes. Now we're down to 2.
Assuming that I'm not correct about Ashram actually still being alive. God, I hope what I'm hoping this isn't going to be the case of is that the death of
If
Piratos,
Ashram's,
the death of Piratos actually changed his heart or something, and now he's going to show up later as to save Parn in a moment of need or something. I'm not dead, but I've been inspired by you and the loss of the woman that I so clearly loved that I am now going to fight for the good of Lodoss.
I don't know. I felt that disappointing.
That'd be a huge twist on the overlay.
Yeah, it would have been
Not the overlay, the element you like Woodchuck, and Woodchuck is now Carla the bad guy, and if Ashram came back as a hero, that you'd be representing a villain now, and I'd be representing a good guy.
Oh, well.
I don't know that it's super disappointing. It's disappointing for me in the aspect that Ashram is now gone. I would have liked to have seen more from the Piratus Ashram relationship, like actually being developed. Because clearly,
it felt like he could have been a threat. He could have been like maybe because I saw more of his backstory, and not there was a lot out of it, but we saw him in a couple episodes doing stuff, and for him to die the way he died, he wasn't even wounded. He just stood there holding the elderly girl in his arms and just fell to his death with her in the arms, and there was nothing there to suggest that they were in love like that.
I think it's the revelation that somebody was willing to sacrifice their life to defend him, and the idea of what Marmo is, which is like,
but
survival of the fittest.
If that's the case, wouldn't you trust their life that she made that sacrifice for you instead of letting her sacrifice go out in vain and just die along with her?
I don't know. It's a common narrative trope to be locked in on the moment of loss. I'm not saying I'm like... Here's my thing that it occurs to me when talking about this. Who is Ashram? Ashram was Beld's bodyguard. Why would he become the ruler of the kingdom? Right? It seems like the wizard guy who's now becoming the threat would have been the guy who stepped up, because he was the guy with Beld on the battlefield at Canaan.
But he didn't have the sword. It's the sword thing, I guess.
Yeah. But then again, that just implies that anyone who's not a swordsman can't be the ruler of Marmo. Like, the dude could still have picked up the sword and not used it. It just seems like... who becomes... Okay, pretend we're watching Aladdin. The Sultan has died. Who's the next in line to become the new Sultan? Is it going to be Jafar, the royal vizier? Or is it going to be the idiot guy who runs the guard? Because there's no one else. It's those two, one of those two. Is it if the president gets assassinated, I don't think it's the Secret Service guy who becomes the ruler of the country.
No. Yeah, I get you, but I don't know. I'm not satisfied with the way Ashram died. I'm not.
Again,
but even then, and he died. He died with a sword. And then, if that's the case, how are you going to control Marmo?
Well, that's another reason why I don't think he's actually dead, despite what the narrator may have said.
That would be something if he is still alive, especially the fact that the narrator just is telling us, his silent death.
Technically, we didn't see the dragon die.
That is true too.
This is just like that episode where Carla had the princess and then left, and then we're just back with the princess next episode.
No, well.
Except we didn't have a narrator telling us, and then they escaped and took the princess back to the kingdom, and then, everything was fine. Except this time we have a narrator saying, and then Ashram died. We're calling it a silent death, but literally the room was rocking, the earth is cracking under feet, the dragon's roaring in the background.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the fact that the dragon is the size of a skyscraper, I would say the cool thing would be everyone just assumes Ashram is dead, and then we get a scene later of Ashram pulling the dragon's head behind him and he's decapitated it with a sword all covered in the dragon's blood.
But the dragon was stabbed 3 times with 3 different lances. All 3 lances get inside that dragon. And if it's supposed to be a dragon lance or the Slayer, the D weapon to take out the dragon, then if he is dead, then it makes sense because he got hit 3 times, 3 separate times.
But he wasn't dead when he got punctured by 3 of them.
I know, but it could have been like a dying thing. You don't die immediately, but I'm saying, if that his death makes more sense to me than Ashram's death is what I'm trying to say. if he is dead.
I mean, I would say that the dragon's death, if the dragon is dead, is unsatisfying as well. Literally, okay, you got okay. If this was a campaign,
it should have been epic, but it wasn't epic.
If this was a campaign, the first thing you do is okay, you need this rare resource to go to fight the dragon because this is good against the specific dragon. It's like okay, we go on an adventure to go get that, and then okay, now that needs to be forged into these blades, which only a specific guy can do, and he's secluded out into the mountains range, blah 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 blah. And we go on an adventure to go find him. He makes the things, and then we get into an epic fight with the dragon. That but no, we got told about the Dragon Slayer. They got made off screen. Guys just showed up with the Dragon Slayer.
How long did it take? A minute to make those lances?
Oh yeah, no, because the moment he's telling them about it, they're being forged as we speak, and then they showed up because we just appear wherever we need to be. And then the fight, just run up, stab him in the face. Like there wasn't any protracted battle or anything. We just stabbed him in the face. And then he gets stabbed 3 times, and it's not doing the trick. So then Deedlit hits him with some magic too. So yeah, even the dragon battle itself, not particularly satisfying.
No. Definitely at least this episode, more than the other episodes, this one felt super rushed.
I feel like this episode alone should have been 6 episodes, 8 episodes.
Yeah, it should have been. There was so much here that should have been to make. He didn't feel like a threat. If he was that big a threat, it didn't show in this episode. This could have been a battle the dragon battled everybody. He battled Arsha's people. He battled the Drows. He battled the elves. He battled Parn. He battled King Cat. None of that.
Well, he's not particularly,
and that was it.
Despite being huge, right? He's not particularly threatening either. He flies over the encampments, right, and he burns a couple of people alive. But he hits the arbalist and the catapults with fire and doesn't even destroy them. His fire is so weak he doesn't burn wood.
Then why are we sacrificing people to him? Why are we?
Because he's big and annoying, I guess. Technically, he's big enough. He's got the mass. He could land on people.
But we always had these lances. We always knew how to get these lances.
They're really easy to make. They never said that they're made of rare material or anything.
They didn't mention any of that. So if they were done or being made, or we had the secret along, why?
They put it on the arbalist. The thing that we have shooting at him, make the arbalist shots out of that.
I hate this episode.
I don't know that I hate it.
I hate it. I hate it. I think this episode was a complete misfire.
I think we have worse episodes.
But not that should have been. We know this one should have been epic. This one should have been something that wow,
I think the element is that since I'm drawn as Ashram, I know you're not satisfied with his death. I like that he had some sort of emotional connection to somebody, even though it wasn't properly put out there.
But you and I are filling in the blanks here. You know what I mean? We're assuming that's the case. We don't. We even when you said earlier, maybe the sword had control. It could have been the fact that maybe the sword lost control him for that 1 second because someone did sacrifice himself. But then we're adding that. We're adding it. The show is not giving that to us.
Yeah, I mean, fair. At the same time, though, this is the OVA version, which is the incomplete, non-ending version, whereas the other one is the 26 episode full story. So
I wish they would have made we're gonna change the story. Let's make the last 5 episodes. Let's make it epic. Let's make it something. But no, it's not.
You knew that wasn't going to happen the moment I saw the grinning elf guy's face do the same animation twice. We're reusing frames. We don't have the money. I don't feel is the problem.
No, yeah, the budget is definitely. I thought from the get go that the budget could be the reason why they got so much constraint. But anyway.
Well, I'm thinking that I don't have to worry about my worry about Asher, which is to say he's going to get an amazing ending here and a shitty ending in the real one. As it seems like if he's dead now, can only go up from here in the actual story.
All right.
Well, if that is everything, then then once again, I have been Theta. This has been Ray. I've been R Knights. This has been you've been Stone Face Reactions.
And I'm Stone Cold Reactions. Stone Face Reactions? Stone Cold Face Reactions?
Stone Cold Face Reactions. That's right. It's a mix of WWF and
There you go.
anime. Anyway, we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?